Shout out to all our fans of assisted living.
Yeah,
This
hey.
is for you.
Happy Friday. Save a Jello cup for me, okay? I'll be by later. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Little known Jason fact number 437, you right? When I used to live out in Forest Grove for a while, I was a life enrichment coordinator for an assisted living place, right?
Life enrichment coordinator.
It was great, yeah.
That doesn't sound. It's. I'm sorry.
If you want,
it's just,
and life enrichment, you're right?
It's
like,
like
it's not activities director. It's life enrichment, right?
Assisted living is, you know, it's kind of a. It's not well branded.
No,
you don't.
it's God's waiting room, right? Because you know you're on your way out, and they know it. The people working there, it is people. I mean, you know it. The nurse people know it. Everyone knows it.
The people there know it. Unfortunately,
right,
they do actually.
It's like God's waiting room, or maybe God/DMV, because you know your number's going to come up eventually. But in the meantime, you're just waiting, right?
Take a number out of the team.
Right, but. 437, right? Jason thing. You used to, life enrichment. Okay. If you want free food and the free hookups, be a life enrichment coordinator.
Wait.
Yes, because you walk by.
I don't like how you use the phrase hookups and assisted living. All
well, you like food hookups, not like.
Hey, baby.
Casanova hookups. Although they could probably teach me a thing or two.
Oh.
But no, they're always like, "Hey, Jason, come over here. You want my Jello?" Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm a big raspberry Jello fan. You know.
Oh boy.
If not, lime sounds good. You know.
Oh, lime Jello.
Yeah.
Jello's evil. I hate Jello. So it took me a while to get into the dog thing and bond with dogs.
Yeah.
And then I did. And but when I was a little kid, I went over to a friend's house, and then we somehow is something about the neighbors. You know, like kids do baseball. The neighbors go. Well, I think it's the playing catch in the backyard.
Sucker flies over the fence. You know.
Flies over the fence. Go
How dare you! And then curmudgeons like us yell out the window. You put your ball in my yard.
No one's home. No one's home.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, yeah, we'll just go over the fence to get the ball. We're playing catch. Okay.
Real
good. Sounds
except
good.
Somebody was home, right? And I'm not talking human.
The Doberman pitcher in the backyard who's the guard dog.
This was 80s, wasn't it? Like when people got Dobermans because of Magnum PI?
No, this was a little bit earlier than that. But
gotcha.
I was kind of a fat kid, and so
welcome to the club.
and so I did the best I could in the other chubby husky. They called it husky.
Husky and a big bone. You're husky.
Yeah, when your mom would take you to Kmart to buy you jeans.
Right, the Roughskins, right? So
the Roughskins, exactly. Yeah. I don't even remember those called the Roughskins.
Toughskins or Roughskins?
Something.
Yeah.
I think Toughskins were the jeans, and Roughskins, well, that's something else. I think that's later.
That comes on our adult show tonight at 11.
Yeah, I think you could go down to the Tenderloin down there and just go and look that up. But anyway,
right.
Yeah, and so we're there, and everything's quiet. Oh, here's the ball, and all of a sudden you hear like that Chewbacca growl, like the and you're like, the hell is that?
Right.
Turn around, and there's a giant Doberman just meat, like little.
Was everything in slow motion?
Oh my god! It was like little pudgy goodness in rough skin jeans, right? It's like
tasty morsel, you know.
Oh, he's really packing in that butt in those husky jeans. Just one bite, I'll rip those jeans off, dude. I have never done they have the military, like those join the army, get into the army, do it now, and then you see the guys climbing up the
be all you can be,
and they do the obstacle course,
right? And they're scaling the walls and repelling, down,
right. You know, and then you have like the sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. It's like, Vincent D'Onofrio's trying to get over the thing. What's wrong with you?
Right.
Pile, that's what I'm calling, and all that stuff. Dude, at that moment, an army recruiter could have recruited me, the fat kid, because it was like I was being chased.
We want him.
Because you've never, ever since that day seen me run and scale a tall fence in 2 jumps. I didn't even know I could do it.
You were Superman then, dude. Scaling in a single bound, dude.
I did. I really did. Because if I hadn't have done that, stuff would have gone down, man. It would have been bad. It would have been...
Would have been like the Sandlot.
This dog really was like all I saw was a dog running, teeth
foam
open,
at the mouth, he's eyes bulging.
It was like, holy, I'm gonna die. And I literally just jumped, hey, we gotta get out of here, and then kind of like the fat butt in the fat Husky jeans,
you're just trying to get over, but you're on top and you're teetering at the very top. Well, it's gonna.
But the dog's down there like jumping, like you know how dogs can jump and like trying to grab.
The forepaws, they're trying to get you back down.
And that was back then too, where you didn't hem the bottom, so your cuffs are rolled up.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Which then becomes a fashion statement later, Madonna or whatever,
or any rockabilly sort of thing.
Yeah. But the cuffs are rolled up, you know, and the dog's like just getting the cuff. It's just, I know I can get that, and all I need to do is get it, and I'm pulling him down.
Right. And so I'm on first base. And they're like, you got to go steal second. Like a fat kid running for second. This isn't going to end well, right? And so I'm running, I'm chugging. Catcher throws the ball, and I hear this get down, slide, right?
Right.
So I slid right dead, right? And I slid, and I stopped, and I'm still like 6 feet away from the base. And the second baseman, he looks at me, looks down, looks at me, and just walks up and tags me, right?
Right.
And then my brother goes, "You're out." And my dad jumps up, "How dare you call your brother out?" It was Keystone Cops right there. But I literally, I slid 6 feet away from the bag, and the second baseman had to walk up and tag me. And that's when I knew baseball wasn't for me.
That's a fun science moment, man. Where everyone else is thinking average size with momentum, you'll slide in the face, and it's like not taking into the fact the mass of young Jason, which means I just have this image of you like sliding, and you just like.
That's basically what happened.
It's like, what happened? And everyone's just like, well, we didn't see that coming,
Right. But
the thin first baseman would have just been like slid past second and tagged third.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson would have, tagged on second, gone for third, right?
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I'm sliding, because when I hear something, slide down, I did it right then. I didn't even wait to look and see if I'm even close.
Meanwhile, in my safe space.
Right. Yeah, I remember we were sponsored by Jared Outdoor and More. Remember them?
Yeah.
Jared's Outdoor? Yeah. So our hats said J-O.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't lost on it. That wasn't lost on the 10-year-old me, man. I'm
sure the opposing teams were like, nice hat.
Right. I don't know.
Headlines, Katy Perry spits out Starbucks unicorn frappuccino after one sip.
Ooh, yeah, I've heard some bad stuff about that.
I couldn't handle drinking my own blood.
Wow. So Monday, if it's still there Monday, I'll bring 2 of them in. One for you, one for me, and we can.
Please don't.
No?
God, no. It looks.
Well, there wasn't much gray area. They're like, you will not bring.
Have you seen the color of my preferred drink? It's pitch black.
Yeah.
Which this is all I need right here.
Joe's Dark.
Joe's Dark.
There you go.
Joe's Dark Roast right here. I can even zoom it in, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like it. But that's all it takes. Joe's Dark and in the morning.
Yes.
I've got lots of things going on. There's lots of voices.
There's multiple voices.
Well, to be honest, I'm either listening to a podcast in the morning, not this podcast, another podcast, or I'm listening to a live morning radio stream.
Sure.
Usually out of New York. And so there's voices, there's things going on, and so I'm just like in the back there with I don't want to get too detailed, but there's a bathroom.
Sure.
And
there we go.
And a bed. And
yeah.
And from the kitchen comes this special voice over and over. And I'm like, okay, that's not my podcast. I don't know what it is, right?
Yeah,
it's just like this creepy.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that, by the way.
That would get on my nerves.
Anyway, so I go in the kitchen and I find this little guy talking to me. Maybe I'll use the magic of television.
Oh, he's zooming out. Right? That could be like 3D.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
See that guy?
Yeah.
Right there?
He's moving. Yep.
Next up on This Week in Phones, we'll be talking about the Android. Anyway, yeah, so...
I got to tell you, his face is too happy to be a curmudgeon.
Right. So this guy is just talking like this in the kitchen. I'm not pressing the button. Yeah. Sorry, I'm pressing the button now to zoom in. So this guy's talking to me in the kitchen. This is, I think it's called Annoying Marshmallow or something. So a few years back, they had this thing called the Annoying Orange. It was an internet sensation. And it was a guy who would make videos in his kitchen with an orange and vegetables, and he put little mouths and eyes on them, and they talk. And then in the end, somebody would get hacked to death in the kitchen.
Wow.
It was an internet sensation.
Right.
Funny, whatnot. And my kid liked it, and it got so big and so exciting. And so it was an internet sensation that was so big they had like the Angry Birds. They had the products in the Toys R Us, Christmas, whatever. And so I got these for my kid, these little guys. And we ended up putting them in the kitchen. So there's an Annoying Orange, and there's a little marshmallow and stuff. And I can't get it to stop talking this morning. I was thinking about going in the shop and getting a drill and just
lobotomize Angry Marshmallow.
Now it is made in China, I believe.
No, it's payback.
China. So and then I googled it to see if I could find out how to take the battery out, because I can't figure out how to take that. It's like the smoke alarm, right?
Yeah.
It's like you take a shower and the smoke alarm goes off, which happened also. So I'm like, this thing's just like possessed, just like it's not. It's a little quiet now that it's on the air.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Anyway, so well, that was a little hard, Doc.
Don't worry, the intern will get up off the floor. It's okay.
I'll be pitching for the Florida Marlins this season.
Stop, drop, and roll.
So is that a thing? I'm not a big...
He's mocking you off camera.
And that's the thing. I would go in the kitchen, and it would stop, and then I'd leave the kitchen, and...
Have you tried the verbal threats yet? Like, get right next to his little marshmallow ear.
This is a poltergeist moment.
I can make you into a s'more.
Isn't this poltergeist?
This is full blown poltergeist.
Okay, tell me what I should do as I walk this thing out of the studio.
Well, we could have an exorcism. We could bring in a priest.
I'll just go right,
and he can just give the old what's it? You must leave, and see if that works. I mean, we could try the threats, like.
But Paranormal Guy, I could see you as Paranormal Guy, and you hang out with those people on your anarchy radio shows, so and you like Art Bell and all that stuff, so I could see you as a Paranormal Guy.
Okay, I'm gonna start spitballing, right? Tell me if you're catching a vibe. Okay, I'm a paranormal guy, right? I'm a burned out paranormal guy because
does it involve a washed up old reporter who wears a fedora and goes out and writes about paranormal stuff, and his name's Kolchak?
No.
Shoot.
No,
okay.
no. But he could be Kolchakian.
Yeah. Exactly.
In that vein. But I'm a burned out guy, right? Back in the 80s, right? What happened was, backstory. I'm going to go backstory. What happened was...
I got it right here. You were a former member of the Rajneeshpuram.
Yeah, it went south, right? I was trying to...
wearing pink and the red and stuff, yeah.
Right. See,
and then Sheila did that stuff. You wouldn't put the poison in the salad, and then you moved to the Dells for a while. Yeah. And then you're back in Portland.
Yeah, I tried to run an exorcism on the Rajneesh. It didn't go well.
Yeah.
He ended up running me over by one of his 80 Mercedes-Benzes.
Yep.
And so I'm burnt out, and people are at wit's end, and some guys, hey, I remember somewhere this guy. He's like the ghost whisperer, right? Yeah. But you can't find him. Where is he now? I don't know. So they go on a road trip, right? It's almost like Field of Dreams in a way. So they go and they find me, right? Exactly.
Wait. And when we meet you,
Yeah.
like say it's me, or it'll probably be a younger Jenna, right? Meet you, but I'll just be that person. And I come in, and you open the door, and I'm like, I got this idea. And do you say, you're a hippie from the 60s?
Back to the 60s.
Back to the 60s.
Yeah.
James Earl
Peace,
Jones,
love,
ladies
dope.
and gentlemen.
Yeah, but no, they bring me in, right? And I don't want to do it, but I still I feel
to the 60s.
I feel these are good young people. They need help. I need to help them.
Yeah.
And so they bring me in there, and no matter what I'm wearing, a cardigan sweater.
Yeah.
It's just like a brown cardigan sweater. Maybe there's a hole on the elbow. We don't know. And so I come walking in. Maybe I've got like one of those pork pie hats. Not a fedora, not a full fedora, but maybe one of those pork pie hats, right? And so I take off the hat and I say, my tagline is this: "We're not alone."
Ooh.
What do you think?
We're not alone.
We're not alone.
Like
there's
a
other people.
Spielberg kind of a thing.
We're not alone. Yeah, very reminiscent though, right? You're like, wow. Yeah.
Like, wait.
Don't move.
And so I'd be like, are we not alone? Like in kind of a perspective, like I'd like to buy this world of Coke or a Pepsi. We're all brotherhood of man.
No,
and
poltergeist. They're here, but we're not alone. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay?
No, wait. We're not alone. Like if we go out in the universe, we know that there are people, maybe more advanced civilization, kind of a kind of a Carl Sagan, kind of billions of whatever.
Right.
Or do you mean like we're not alone? Like there's a voice out in that other door, high squeaky voice.
It's so vaguely analogous that it pulls in every sort of whatever it is into that phrase, and so now something's not right.
Oh, so it's a whiteboard.
It's a whiteboard.
Ooh,
and here's what happens, right? I take my pork pie hat, maybe a vase.
This is when we spitball our shows.
And then I'm gonna sit there, and here's my tagline. Okay, I'm gonna do it right in the camera right there.
Someone's gonna steal this. At some point, we're gonna have to get lawsuit lawyer because I saw this podcast and so I made a show and we made $1 million and Jason and Doc are just like sitting here drinking coffee.
Right.
Anyway,
okay. So something happens, right? Like a vase drops. Bam!
Bam!
And I go, Frank, stop! Frank. Don't move! And I look into the camera. We're not alone.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Oh, that would be the opening of the show, right?
Yes.
Every week.
We're not alone.
Right?
Yeah. It's sort of like the truth is out there, but we're not alone.
Like, for example,
that's our tagline.
You're shaving.
Yeah.
You hear a disturbance in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You go in the kitchen. You're not wearing pants.
Yeah. Well, of course not.
and you're a hippie from the 60s.
Back to the 60s.
Back to the 60s.
That's my favorite part.
Get out of here.
And when he's like, peace, love, dope.
Yeah,
I love that part.
Yeah, actually, you cut that for the
I did.
Peace, love, dope. Get out of here. You're from the 60s.
Wasn't he supposed to, his character's name was like Terrence Mann or something like that?
Yeah.
He was like
good movie.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The grizzled guy.
Yeah.
He wants to say he's not a believer anymore. I got all these books. The place is a mess.
I like it.
The cat is like, possessed. And I'm like, but
So let me stop here. I'm thinking out of this intro, right?
Okay.
So each week, the show starts. And you're there, and the grizzle to open the door, and it's like Mr. What's your name? Oops, your name is hit the board.
Oh, we need a good. I could be.
It's morning.
Okay, how about this? Because we need something that catches your ear, but still has that sort of.
I was
Oscar Winslow.
Oscar Winslow.
Famous ex-paranormal guy, Oscar Winslow. He's a curmudgeon, right?
Right.
Why can't the world leave me alone? Since
Oscar Winslow.
Yeah, Oscar Winslow.
This show is like the casting call is hipsters with cars, bicycles, pets, etc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hipsters. Yeah.
I'm neither a hipster types. Come on.
Is that Alan Ball, right?
And other extras wanted. Well, there's a picture of Tim Robbins here.
Yeah.
Looking good, Tim. Rocking that silver hair of yours.
That's right. You could be a stand-in for him. Look at that.
Dude.
Let's get a side-by-side here.
Wait a minute. Well,
we need to get side-by-side.
We don't have the technology for side-by-side now that we need a production meeting. But yeah, let's do a cut. We'll do a cut too.
Flash away.
Here's Tim. Yeah, there's Tim. I wore different glasses. I didn't wear the
right.
But I could wear those glasses.
Tim. Doc. Tim. Doc. I
have to shave though, but I could do that. I do that for my art. I'd have to cut my hair a little bit shorter.
You can do that. You can pull it off.
Is that? Oh,
you can
go this way.
Something I don't know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There he is. Yeah, there you go. Right there. You can't even.
Wait.
I dare you to tell the difference. You can't.
I'm sending this over.
Yeah, I would.
Look, folks. Central Casting.
Yes.
I think I'm friends with Facebook. Everyone is with the people who cast this stuff. They're Portlandia and Grimm, and they do all that stuff. It's like one agency.
Cast Iron.
Yeah, Cast Iron Studios.
Yeah, I got an email.
Shave this. I'll do this. I'll wear his glasses or whatever.
Sure.
Look, Cast Iron Studios.
Right. You need a stand-in. He's willing to do it.
I could be his twin brother.
You could. Separated at birth.
There you go. And then Jason.
And then there's me.
Yeah. What's your favorite Tim Robbins?
That's for me. That's easy. Bull Durham. Crash. You know, he played Eddie Calalouche. You know.
Yeah, he. Boy, it's a toss up for me.
Okay.
I got two that are tied, and they're both fantastic movies.
Yeah.
One's the Robert Altman movie, The Player.
Yeah,
that's a fantastic movie. Stars Tim Robbins, all about Hollywood and production.
Right.
There's that.
Yeah,
fantastic movie. But one of the movies that blew my mind, still a favorite movie of mine, and he stars in it, Jacob's Ladder.
Excellent movie.
And one of those movies that I saw, like the Rapture with David Duchovny. Late at night on HBO back in the days when I was younger, watching HBO late at night, and I watched Jacob's Ladder, and then you're like, I don't think I want to go to bed now.
Right. With this face, what are they going to do with me though? I'd end up like you're okay. I want you sitting over there against the brick wall. You were going to be you're going to be the third heroin dealer on the left. Go for it. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
this face. Well, no, you don't see that?
No. No.
When I was on Portland, well, I don't trust Hollywood. I was on Portlandia a few seasons ago.
Really?
Oh yeah, we had a bigot parade. I don't know if you remember that, the bigot parade.
No.
Yeah, it was a bunch of anti-Semites and bigots in a parade in Portland because Portland's accepting that.
That's very weird.
Played the lead skinhead. That's what they had me in as, and
okay.
And so I'm afraid of my casting because this isn't. There's only so much you can do with this, right?
I mean, I can see where they cast you as like a skinhead guy because bald guy. It's like they write these descriptions up so well too.
Oh yeah, they shove suspenders
one bald
on
guy to play skinhead.
Yeah, that's basically
white preferable.
They shoved suspenders on me and made me hold on to the biggest Doberman pincer I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my God, really?
I was like, please don't eat me. But he was he was a Hollywood dog, so he was a gentleman, more gentleman than I was. And he knows lines. He was a total pro. And in fact, in between takes, the dog was feeding me lines.
Is that you in the front?
That it may or may not be me in the front.
Wait a minute here.
Yeah,
I'm pulling this up, baby.
Yeah, it may or may not be me in the front. Yeah,
that's you.
That's me
in the front.
Lead skinhead,
ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute.
That's my claim to fame.
Because there's Jason.
There I am
at the front of the bigot parade. Yep. There's the Doberman.
Yeah, there's the Doberman.
Is there another scene, or is that?
That's about it. Yeah, I originally when I did the part, it had more of me in it for about a minute or so.
That's always wait. We got a screen. He never told me.
Oh, yeah, see, they're putting in suspenders, right? And he's Doc Martens
Jason
boots
in Portlandia.
They had to shove newspapers in the end of the Doc Marten boots because it's like size 13.
This is great. Yeah. This is fantastic for your left-leaning show called Turning Left with Jason Allen. Yeah. Wait till Richard sees this. He'll be like,
right.
Look at that. I'm just going to put it back up there. I'm sorry for people who just are listening.
It's a bigot parade.
There's a bigot parade. There's Jason kind of giving the bigot wave.
Right, I'm giving give wave.
I didn't know about this.
No, they thought it was cool too.
I never knew you did this.
I had lib stuff on there. I was like, how? They're like, do what you feel like doing.
Hanging out with Kyle.
Yeah. In fact,
it's cool. He always strikes me as a cool guy.
Quick story. So I'm sitting off to the side of. They're doing all these different takes from different angles, right? Mm-hmm. And so there's me and the dog.
Yeah,
and then
there's a brief. You could barely see the dog.
Right. He needed to hold out for.
There was like a second.
And so the coolest thing about that is I'm sitting on the side and I'm talking with Kyle MacLachlan, Fred Armiston, and the guy who I think he's the guitarist for a band named Cake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so we're all sitting there and we're all yakking about I can't remember, like one of them was venues, and then we were talking about
in
something
Portland.
else. Yeah, and that's my
And you're just like Dante's. Yeah,
that's my Portlandia story.
That was on Portlandia. I played a skit.
Ooh, before we start, you recognize me, don't you?
Yeah.
That was the bigot parade.
Dude, do you like go to Safeway and people like, you're a skinhead.
You're the skinhead.
Bigot parade.
Oh God, I recognize you. You're the white supremacist. Like, yeah. Can I please get my rice-a-roni now? Thanks.
Your wife and kids must be so proud of you, Jason.
Well,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, they ran out of that a long time ago with me. No, I'm just
Da. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Certain songs get in my head, and it's gonna bother me now for the next 2 days.
I have a.
This was on the Volkswagen commercials, right?
Yes. Du liebst mich nicht, ich lieb dich.
Yeah, my German music stops at Nina 99 Luftballons.
Oh yeah, she's good.
Have you ever like hummed to a song or whatever, and you realized as it's going that you really don't know the words to the song?
Yeah.
I mean, one time, the 99 Luftballons, I changed the words to 99 Luftballons, Ich bin ein Berliner.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's the whole point of that song. There's a German version.
Yeah.
And there's an English version.
Right.
And she does that with a bunch of her songs.
Gotcha. So release in English and then...
Yeah. Because,
yeah.
People in America are like, oh, don't give me anything with that German in it.
Right.
Don't put any foreign language words in our music. This is America.
Right. I'm still trying to process La Bamba.
Speaking of music, perfect segue.
Wow.
Music.
Yes.
Country Music Awards.
Oh, yeah, I was deeply disturbed last night.
Did you? I mean, I caught the opening of it. I was going to turn it off. I'm not a big country music fan. That doesn't mean I don't hate, And then about a minute in, a guy's like kind of rapping in country music.
Country rap, evidently it's a thing. So,
oh, God. Back in my day, we called that Hank Williams, and it was storytelling.
So I in true curmudgeon style, I march into the Oak Grove 7-Eleven, and the clerk that's there is a young gentleman, and he has said that he likes it when I come in because he never knows what I'm going to talk about at that moment. It could be anything, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of it is random.
And now I'm doing the show.
So I walk in there, and he's like, his eyebrows are up, because he's ready, like, what's Jason going to talk about? And so I'm marching there with my cup. And he says, hey, how you doing? And this is my response. Country rap. What's up with that?
We bill this as a news program.
Yeah.